Hi, in this problem we're told the parabolic opening to a tunnel is 32 meters wide, measured from side to side along the ground. At the points that are 4 meters from each side, the tunnel is 6 meters high. So it wants us to sketch a diagram of the information. So let's draw a quick sketch. Well, it's basically saying that we have this parabolic tunnel that is a total of 32 meters wide. So between this point and this point is 32 meters. It also says at the points that are 4 meters from each side, the tunnel is 6 meters high. So if we go 4 meters in, the tunnel is 6 meters high. So we have points here and here. So 4 meters in, we have a point that's 6 meters high. So presumably, since it's a parabola, it looks something like this. So we'll sketch this out. So we have this parabolic tunnel. It also wants us to determine the equation of the function that models the opening for the tunnel. Now there's a couple different options here, because where you define the origin to be, the tunnel will actually be, the function of the tunnel will actually be different. So let's let, and I probably should have sketched this out a little bit better, but let's draw the vertical axis. And let's draw our axes such that so that's going to be our x-axis, and this will be our vertical axis here. That's a little bit skewed. Let me redraw that. So this is the origin. This point right here will be 0, 0. Since the tunnel is 32 meters wide, this point here is 32, 0. We've got another point that's 4 meters in from the side and 6 meters high. So this coordinate would be 4, 6. This point here is, well, it's 4 meters this way. 4 meters back from 32 is 28 meters from the origin, the horizontal distance. And it's also 6 meters high as well. So I've got another point, 28, 6. So let's now write a function. Let's let f of x represent the height of the tunnel. Whoops, not tunnel in meters as a function of the distance from the, or let's say the horizontal distance. Let's say the horizontal distance as a function of the horizontal distance from the left side of the tunnel. Let's just say that this is let's say that this is the left side of the tunnel. So the horizontal distance from the left side of the tunnel. Well, now we know that our function f of x is equal to a times it should be a times x minus 0 times x minus 32. It's going to be x minus 0 because one of our zeros is 0. One of the zeros for our function is 0. The other 0 is 32. So we'll have x minus 0 times x minus 32. This is just equivalent to ax times x minus 32, of course, because x minus 0 is just x. Now we can actually plug in one of these points to solve for a. So I know that f of 4 is equal to 6. So 6 should be equal to a times 4 times 4 minus 32. If you multiply 4 times 4 minus 32, you will get negative 112. So we'll get minus 112a is equal to 6. If we divide both sides by negative 112, we get that a is equal to minus 3 over 56. Because 6 over negative 112 simplifies to negative 3 over 56. And here it also didn't tell us what form to write what form it wanted us to write the function in. So we're free to just leave it in factored form. We don't have to expand it and write it in standard form. So we can say therefore the function is f of x is equal to minus 3 over 56 times times x times x minus 32. So that concludes this lesson, and we'll see you in the next video.